Miami Tower YTKHG 112 tree ready for departure runway 27 IFR to Boston.
YTKHG 112 tree altimeter tree 0.12 wind tree 07 at 6. Cleared for takeoff runway 27. YTKHG 1123 contact Miami departure on 125.5. Good day.
125.5 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Miami departure YTKHG 112 tree is at 1,100 feet climbing 12,000 feet.
YTKHG 112 tree Miami departure altimeter tree 0.09 radar contact. Continue to Crocs. YTKHG 112 tree climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 50.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 50 YTKHG 112 tree.
YTKHG 112 tree contact Miami Center on 123.775. Good day.
123.775 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Miami Center YTKHG 112 tree is passing 8,700 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
YTKHG 112 tree Miami Center altimeter tree 0.09 radar contact. Continue to Ramiro. YTKHG 112 tree climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet YTKHG 112 tree.
YTKHG 112 tree climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 YTKHG 112 tree.
WestJet 111 tree heavy contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day. Going to 132.45 WestJet 111 tree heavy. KHG 112 tree, contact Miami Center on 132.15. Good day. Miami Center WestJet 111 tree heavy is passing 10,400 feet, climbing flight level 210. WestJet 111 tree heavy, Miami Center altimeter 30.08, radar contact, continue.
1 tree 2.15 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Miami Center YTKHG 112 tree is passing flight level 200, climbing flight level 230.
YTKHG 112 tree, Miami Center radar contact, continue to Bobo. YTKHG 112 tree, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290 YTKHG 112 tree.
Aero KBOS tree heavy, traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 11,900 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Southwest 1752 heavy, traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 12,900 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Aero KBOS tree heavy, traffic in sight. Southwest 1752 heavy, have the traffic. Miami Center FlexJet 426 heavy is at 12,400 feet, climbing flight level 210. FlexJet 426 heavy, Miami Center altimeter 30.08, radar contact, continue. YTKHG 112 tree, climb and maintain flight level 350. Aero KBOS tree heavy, traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 14,800 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. FlexJet 426 heavy, traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 17,000 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Aero KBOS tree heavy, contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day. FlexJet 426 heavy, contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day.
Climb and maintain flight level 350 YTKHG 112 tree.
Going to 132.45 FlexJet 426 heavy. 132.45 Aero Cabos tree heavy. Goodbye. YTKHG 112 tree, contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day.
Going to 132.45 YTKHG 112 tree. Miami Center YTKHG 112 tree is passing flight level 295, climbing flight level tree 50.
YTKHG 112 tree, Miami Center radar contact, continue to clef. Miami Center exit 246 is passing 17,300 feet, climbing flight level 250. Exit 246 Miami Center, altimeter 30.08, radar contact, continue. Air Transat 300 heavy, contact Miami Center on 132.25. Good day. Aero Cabos tree heavy, contact Miami Center on 132.15. Good day. 132.25 Air Transat 300 heavy. Goodbye. 132.15 Aero Cabos tree heavy. Goodbye. Miami Center Air Transat 300 heavy is passing flight level 340, descending flight level 320. Air Transat 300 heavy, Miami Center radar contact, continue. Miami Center Southwest 1752 heavy is passing flight level 260, climbing flight level 310. Southwest 1752 heavy, Miami Center radar contact, continue. West 1752 heavy, contact Miami Center on 132.25. Good day. YTKHG 112 tree, contact Miami Center on 132.25. Good day. Delta 279er 4 heavy, traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 355, Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Going to 132.25, Southwest 1752 heavy. Delta 279er 4 heavy, contact Miami Center on 132.25. Good day.
Going to 132.25 YTKHG 112 tree. Miami Center YTKHG 112 tree, flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree, Miami Center radar contact, continue to Wixt. YTKHG 112 tree, traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 340, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Miami Center Delta 1527 heavy is at 17,200 feet, climbing flight level 210. Delta 1527 heavy, Miami Center altimeter 30.08, radar contact, continue. Delta 279 Heavy is passing flight level tree 40, climbing flight level tree 40. Delta 279 Heavy Miami Center radar contact, continue to Taku. Cessna 7 Quebec Sierra, you are 25 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, expect vectors visual runway tree 0 left approach. Miami Center Daher November 9 6 Tree Delta Papa is passing 9,700 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. Daher November 9 6 Tree Delta Papa Miami Center altimeter tree 0.09 radar contact, continue. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, expect vectors visual runway tree 0 left approach Cessna 7 Quebec Sierra. Miami Center Jetlinks 104 Heavy flight level 270. Jetlinks 104 Heavy Miami Center radar contact, continue to JESTR. Cessna 575 contact Miami Center on 132.45. Good day. Jetlinks 104 Heavy contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. United 738 Heavy contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. One 132.45 Cessna 575. Goodbye. One 27.2 FlexJet 426 Heavy. Goodbye. Airbus 001 traffic is 3 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 190 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. United 738 Heavy Miami Center radar contact, continue to CRMIN. Airbus 001 have the traffic. Jetlinks 104 Heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 260 helicopter MH60. Report them in sight. Jetlinks 104 Heavy traffic in sight. One 124.1 Exejet 595 Heavy. Goodbye. Airbus 482 contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. Southwest 1752 Heavy contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. Going to 124.1 Airbus 482. Going to 124.1 Southwest 1752 Heavy. KHG 112 tree traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 60 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Cessna 7 Quebec Sierra contact Palm Beach approach on 123.625. Good day. One 23.625 Cessna 7 Quebec Sierra. Goodbye. Daher 8 Juliet contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. 527 Heavy, contact Miami Center on 124.1. Dahar 8 Juliet Juliet, did you copy? 124.1 Dahar 8 Juliet Juliet. Goodbye. YTKHG 112 Tree, contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day.
124.1 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Miami Center, YTKHG 112 tree, flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 Tree, Miami Center, radar contact, continue to highback. KHG 112 Tree, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0. Good day.
Going to 1 tree, 4.0 YTKHG 112 tree. Jacksonville Center, YTKHG 112 tree flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree Jacksonville Center radar contact continue to Baja. JetBlue 2 tree 21 heavy contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day. YTKHG 112 tree contact Jacksonville Center on 120.85. Good day.
120.85 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, YTKHG 112 tree flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree Jacksonville Center radar contact continue to NRRC. YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree contact Jacksonville Center on 128.7. Good day.
128.7 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, YTKHG 112 tree flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree Jacksonville Center radar contact continue to NRRSE. 2396 heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 3 mile at flight level 380 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Delta 2396 Heavy have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight. YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 380 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic alert. 5 o'clock less than 1 mile flight level 380 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree have the traffic.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic in sight.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit Wings 3566 Heavy is passing flight level 355, climbing flight level 360. Spirit Wings 3566 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to digital. Air Transat 617 Heavy contact Jacksonville Center on 120.85. Good day. Southwest 3064 Heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Spirit Wings 356 YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree, have the traffic.
YTKHG 112 tree contact Jacksonville Center on 120.85. Good day.
120.85 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, YTKHG 112 tree, flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to CHIZ. Jacksonville Center Air Transat 617 Heavy is at flight level 345, climbing flight level 360. Air Transat 617 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue. Air Transat 617 Heavy traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 345, Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Air Transat 617 Heavy, have the traffic. Jacksonville Center Southwest 3064 Heavy is passing flight level 385, descending flight level 360. Southwest 3064 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue. YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 350 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree, have the traffic.
YTKHG 112 tree, contact Washington Center on 135.5. Good day.
135.5 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Washington Center YTKHG 112 tree, flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree, Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to bench. Washington Center, American 62 tree heavy, is passing flight level 345, climbing flight level 360. YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 350 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Air Canada 940 heavy contact center on 123.85. Good day.
YTKHG 112 tree, traffic in sight.
Delta 1155 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 340 Boeing B748. Report them in sight. Delta 1155 heavy traffic in sight. .85 Air Canada 940 heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center Air Canada 940 heavy is passing flight level 340, climbing flight level 360. YTKHG 112 tree contact center on 123.85. Good day. Air Canada 940 heavy, Washington Center radar contact. Continue.
Going to 123.85 YTKHG 112 tree. Center YTKHG 112 tree, flight level 350.
YTKHG 112 tree center radar contact. Continue. YTKHG 112 tree traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
American 2906 Heavy, you are 28 miles southwest. Climb and maintain 8,300 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 5 approach. JetBlue 1267 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 370 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain 8,300 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 5 approach American 2906 heavy. Frontier Flight 4532 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Frontier Flight 4532 heavy Airbus A20N in sight. Airbus 57 kilo traffic is 1 o'clock 1 miles at 13,500 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Frontier Flight 3380 heavy contact Washington Center on 124.725. Good day. KHG 112 contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
Going to 132.55 KHG 112. Washington Center KHG 112 flight level 350.
KHG 112 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to PYSTN. United 2678 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. JetBlue 1251 heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. United 2678 heavy traffic in sight. JetBlue 1251 heavy traffic in sight. KHG 112 traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Washington Center KHG 112. Request flight level 380.
KHG 112 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 KHG 112. Washington Center, YTKHG 112 tree. Request flight level tree 50.
YTKHG 112 tree, descend and maintain flight level tree 50.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 50 YTKHG 112 tree.
YTKHG 112 tree, contact Washington Center on 127.7. Good day.
Going to 127.7 YTKHG 112 tree. Washington Center, YTKHG 112 tree, flight level tree 50.
YTKHG 112 tree, Washington Center, radar contact, continue to R8EDS. American Flight 7 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 335 Boeing B748. Report them in sight. YTKHG 112 tree, traffic is 4 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 340 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
YTKHG 112 tree, traffic in sight.
American Flight 7 Heavy have the Boeing B748 in sight. YTKHG 112 tree, contact Washington Center on 125.45. Good day.
125.45 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Washington Center, YTKHG 112 tree, flight level tree 50.
YTKHG 112 tree, Washington Center, radar contact, continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. YTKHG 112 tree, contact Washington Center on 124.775. Good day.
Going to 124.775 YTKHG 112 tree. Washington Center, YTKHG 112 tree, flight level tree 50.
Spirit Wings 1756 heavy contact New York Center on 128.3. Good day. American 259er heavy contact New York Center on 128.3. Good day. YTKHG 112 Washington Center, radar contact, continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. Piedmont 5835, heavy contact Philadelphia, approach on 124.35. Good day. 128.3 American 259er heavy. Goodbye. YTKHG 112 contact New York Center on 128.3. Good day.
128.3 YTKHG 112 Goodbye. New York Center, YTKHG 112 flight level 350.
YTKHG 1123 New York Center radar contact. Continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. American 2143 heavy contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day. 118.975 American 2143 heavy. Goodbye. YTKHG 1123 contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day.
Going to 118.975 YTKHG 112 New York Center, YTKHG 112 flight level 350.
YTKHG 1123 New York Center radar contact. Continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. Endeavor 5262, you are 16 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 31 left approach via Chad transition. Cleared to Chad. YTKHG 1123 contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
121.125 YTKHG 1123 Goodbye. New York Center, YTKHG 112 flight level 350.
YTKHG 1123 New York Center radar contact. Continue to Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. YTKHG 1123 contact Boston Center on 132.3. Good day.
132.3 YTKHG 1123 Goodbye.
124.525 Delta 2785 heavy. Goodbye. Airbus 715 contact Boston Center on 124.525. Good day.
Boston Center, YTKHG 112 flight level 350.
YTKHG 1123 Boston Center radar contact. Continue to FEXXX. 124.525 Airbus 715. Goodbye. YTKHG 1123 contact Boston Center on 124.525. Good day.
124.525 YTKHG 1123 Goodbye. Boston Center, YTKHG 1123 flight level 350.
YTKHG 1123 Boston Center radar contact. Continue to rise. YTKHG 1123 contact Boston Center on 124.85. Good day. Boston Center Brickyard 4450 Heavy is passing flight level 190, climbing flight level 190. Brickyard 4450 Heavy Boston Center radar contact. Continue.
124.85 YTKHG 1123 Goodbye. Boston Center, YTKHG 1123 flight level 350.
YTKHG 1123 Boston Center radar contact. Continue to rise. YTKHG 1123 descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270 YTKHG 1123.
YTKHG 112 tree, keep speed not above 260 knots.
Keep speed not above 260 knots. YTKHG 112 tree.
YTKHG 112 tree, descend and maintain 17,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet. YTKHG 112 tree.
YTKHG 112 tree, contact Boston Center on 128.75. Good day.
Going to 128.75. YTKHG 112 tree. Boston Center, YT KHG 112 tree 16,900 feet.
YTKHG 112 Boston Center altimeter 30.0, full radar contact, continue to beret. YTKHG 112 you are 24 miles south. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect vectors ILS runway tree left approach. YTKHG 112 descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect vectors ILS runway tree left approach YTKHG 112 tree.
YTKHG 112 contact Boston approach on 127.2. Good day.
127.2 YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye. Boston approach YTKHG 112 tree is at 11,500 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
YTKHG 112 Boston approach altimeter 30.0 radar contact, continue. YTKHG 112 you are 19 miles southeast of Boston. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Boston Tower on 132.225.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 132.225 YTKHG 112 tree. Boston Tower YTKHG 112 tree 17 miles southeast inbound ILS runway tree left approach.
YTKHG 112 Boston Tower. Altimeter 30.0 wind 327 at 8. Cleared ILS runway tree left approach.
Cleared ILS runway tree left approach YTKHG 112 tree.
Boston Tower Airbus November 209er Quebec Sierra 4 miles southeast inbound RNAV X-ray runway tree left approach. Airbus November 209er Quebec Sierra Boston Tower. Altimeter 30.0 wind 326 at 8. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway tree left approach. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway tree left approach Airbus 9er Quebec Sierra. Airbus 9er Quebec Sierra wind tree 26 at 8. Cleared to land runway tree left. Cleared to land runway tree left Airbus 9er Quebec Sierra. Boston Tower Envoy Tree 859er heavy 4 miles east inbound RNAV X-ray runway tree left approach. Envoy Tree 859er heavy Boston Tower. Altimeter tree 0.0 tree wind 29er 4 at 7. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway tree left approach.
2500.
Cleared RNAV X-ray runway tree left approach Envoy Tree 859er heavy. Airbus 9er Quebec Sierra contact ground on 131.85. Envoy Tree 859er heavy wind 29er 4 at 7. Cleared to land runway tree left. YTKHG 112 tree follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 29er 4 at 7. Cleared to land runway tree left. Cleared to land runway tree left Envoy Tree 859er heavy. YTKHG 112 tree acknowledge last transmission.
Cleared to land runway tree left YTKHG 112 tree.
Envoy Tree 859er heavy contact ground on 134.05. taxiway. YTKHG 112 tree, turn next taxiway. YTKHG 112 tree, contact ground on 131.85.
1 tree 1.85, YTKHG 112 tree. Goodbye.